Hi everyone, today I'm going to discuss the topic of sentence. As all of you know that on the basis of functions, sentences are of four types like assertive sentence, exclamatory sentence, interrogative sentence and the imperative sentence. But today I am going to discuss its three types on the base of their structure. On the basis of their structure, it has three types like the simple sentence, compound sentence, and the third one is the complex sentence. So, first one is the topic of simple sentence. Now, what are the simple sentence? A simple sentence has one subject and one predicate. It also must be a complete thought. So, here are some examples like the cat is black. It's a complete thought, it's a complete sentence in itself. It has one subject and one predicate. Subject the cat, and is black is the predicate. Next example, the dog likes to play with its toys. It's again a complete sentence, a complete thought. The dog is the subject and likes to play with his toys is its predicate. So, this is the simple sentence. Once again, simple sentence has one subject and one predicate, and it also must be a complete thought. When a sentence have a complete thought, this sentence is known as the simple sentence. So, examples, the cat is black and the dog likes to play with its toys. Both the sentences have a complete thought in itself. Once again, a simple sentence is a sentence which consists of one independent clause with no dependent clause. Means these kind of sentences have main clause but no subordinate clause because it has a complete thought in itself. Like first example, I come. Next, the boy cried. It doesn't need any dependent clause or the subordinate clause. Next is Canada is a rich country. Canada is the subject and is a rich country is the predicate. It's a complete thought in itself. The girl ran into her bedroom and some students like to study in the morning. So, once again, in a simple sentence, there is a subject and a predicate which consist of one independent clause with no dependent clause. So, simple sentence, we have one example on the screen like he drove the car very fast. Independent clause is he drove, then object is the car, and very fast is the modifier. It consists of an independent clause. Independent clause means it has a meaning in itself. It doesn't need any dependent clause to complete its meaning. So, simple sentence has its own main clause. No subordinate clause is there. So, this shows that this sentence has a complete thought in itself, it has a complete meaning in itself. So, this is the example of simple sentence. A sentence that consists of just one independent clause, these kind of sentences are called the simple sentence, and these examples, these kind of sentences don't need dependent clause. For example, the prisoner escaped. It's a complete sentence in itself. So, the prisoner and his friend escaped. The prisoner and his friend escaped but were later caught. So, in these examples, there are only one independent clause, no dependent clauses there. So these are the examples of the simple sentence. So once again, it has only one subject, one predicate, one independent clause, no dependent clause is there in the simple sentence. So next, one more example is there. James ate the avocado very fast. So there is one independent clause in this sentence, that is the James ate. And what James ate? The object is the avocado and modifier is the very fast. So this is the example of simple sentence which have only the independent clause and no dependent clause is there. This sentence carries a complete meaning in itself. So, a simple sentence is a sentence composed of one independent clause and doesn't. So, once again, in a simple sentence, there is always one independent clause, no dependent clause is there. For this, I have given the example on the screen that James ate the avocado very fast. This example of simple sentence carries one independent clause. So let's read some more examples. First one is Emma is writing a letter. We wake up early in the morning. My brother speaks loudly. I have driven a car. We are trying to understand. I'm buying a new pair of shoes. Do you play football? I have become a police officer. They have a computer. She is going to take swim lessons. He has been watching movies and we are planning a new trip. So all these examples are the examples of the simple sentence because these all sentences carries only one independent clause and they have the complete meaning in itself. They don't need any dependent clause. So these are the sentences, the examples of the simple sentence. So once again, simple sentences carry only one independent clause and no dependent clause is there. So those sentences are called the simple sentences. I hope you like this and understand the topic. Thank you.